Hello YouTube, how's everyone going? Almighty Plus Ultra, can't wait to see how this KvK is gonna be. Hey man, this KvK should be awesome. Thin, hello bro. Hey, TNVQ, hi bro. Hey man, how you going? Good to have you guys here. So guys, few disclaimers up front. So the first one is, I didn't really plan about this stream at all. I just had the time and I thought I'd stream. So usually I try to have a plan or a structure for the stream. I got nothing today. So what we wanted to do is just have a look at how strong the 1960 push is and how scary 1960 actually is. So fortunately, I didn't have the pleasure of playing against 1960 before, but then we obviously observed 1960 being an OP kingdom, and they're kind of showing that in the pre-KvK. So I thought I'd take you guys through that a little bit. So that's first part of the plan. And then in terms of the rest of the stream, I actually have to set up my armaments. So yesterday we did a stream on armaments where we focused quite a lot on what type of armaments should we be chasing and what to keep, what to recycle, things like that. We had a couple guests on the stream as well, so we got some extra advice. But then today is about utilizing those advice and making sure that I kind of know, what I'm using, and I can kind of recycle the rest of it. Abhishek. Say man, Abhishek, how are you going? BDX ranking 1960 for the wing. Granger, yeah, 1960 is probably gonna win, man. Imad, hello, hey guys. All right, so main topic for today, checking the pre-KvK stuff, which we're gonna do in a sec. I'm just gonna go through my clicks, which as you can see is not gonna take too long. I'm just allowing the stream because we are just 2 minutes into the stream, so I'm just allowing a couple extra minutes so that we kind of don't have to keep going through that again and again. So if you had to guess, you know what, let me do a poll for you guys. Let me do a poll, and I don't know the answer to this, by the way. So when I'm doing the poll, I don't know the answer. I'm gonna find out with you guys as well, so I'm gonna vote as well. Start a poll. Out of top 10, how many out of training top 10 training, oops, what did I do? Out of training top 10, how many from 1960? Let's say 10 out of 10, let's say 7 out of 10, let's say 5 out of 10. Less than 5 is not believable, so I'm gonna give you guys 3 options. So this is the poll, first poll for the day, guys. Top 10 training, so training day, pre-KvK training day started today. So out of the top 10 spots, how many players from 1960 do you guys think is in the top 10? So the choices that you have is 10 out of 10. Everyone is from 1960. Second option you got is 7 out of 10, and the lowest we could put there is 5 out of 10. Because you're not going to believe me if I say it's less than 5, right? There's no chance there's less than 5. So 1960, we looked at some of the pictures before in terms of who has how much power, how many kills. So 1960 probably has the least number of players out of all the kingdoms involved. Least number of players, but how OP these players are, that's what you get to see from the pre-KvK training. Now the thing is, a lot of you guys may think that, training, it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of whales in the game who spends a lot but doesn't have less than 5 billion KP or something, right? 500 billion power but less than 5 billion KP. So yeah, there are players like that, but 1960, you guys know 1960 is very picky. They don't have any farmers. Every single one of them is fighter, right? So and then in a way, if you're fighting and if you're spending, as in you're active and you're spending, that's all you need. So in order to win, you need spending and activity. So 1960 has both. So they're like seriously OP. And today we get to check out how OP they are. For me, this is a new personal experience. As I was saying, I haven't played against 1960 or with 1960 in the same KvK. So yeah. Bon, hey Ladus, hey man, how you going? Granger, oh, I didn't know you're from 1365. Good luck too. Hey man. Hey man, yeah, good luck to me as well. So look, either way, this is going to be a fun KvK, and you lose some, you win some, but at the end of the day, exciting, fun KvK is all we look forward to, right? Like, this is going to go down the memory in terms of that beautiful KvK that we played. So good memories. So that's all we want from like a gaming experience. Beat rich people. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, 1960 is a very, very rich kingdom. Helios, sup guys? Helios, good to have you here, man. Helios is from one of these 1960 type KDs. Helios is from, just from memory, Helios should be from 1V. Shah, only 11 players are different KD players in 100 ranking. You know what? That's a possibility as well. Out of the top 100, out of the top 100, maybe it's all 1960. That's a possibility as well. All right, have I done my clicks? I think I have done my clicks. And let's close the poll, and we're gonna see the numbers now. All right, we close the poll. Let's see the results. Let's see. So 62% of you guys think that 10 out of 10 in terms of training top ranking is from 1960. You know what? It doesn't let me vote, but if I could vote, I would probably vote 10 out of 10 as well. 30% of you guys think that 7 players out of the top 10 is from 1960, and 7% think it's only 5. So most of you guys, most of us, including myself, we think that mostly it's going to be 1960. BDX, you Helios, you have some good Facebook post. Well, yeah. Oh, Helios is in tier now. All right, Helios, amen. You are tier now. Didn't know that. Good to know. Mufasa, hey, good to have some of my kingdom mates as well. Azuz, I was in 307 versus 60 GT. In the top 100, around 87 was from GT. That's the thing, man. GT 1960. That's so one part of me wants to play these big KvKs, and the other part of me, whilst playing these big KvKs, is thinking, why do I have to play against 1960 and 1V and all of that? Well, thank God, I'm in a kingdom who can probably put up a good fight with 1960, hopefully. But let's look at the ranking. All right, guys. Look at that individual ranking. We are looking at individual ranking now. Mimi, Flower of Mimi is the first one. So this is one account. So yesterday we were talking about who is gonna get first spot, and these are the names we talked about. We didn't talk about Benjamin. Benjamin was in a different KD previously, from what I know. So we obviously knew Ahmed Aziz is gonna be one of them. We knew that Mimi is gonna be there. Dark Hassan is probably gonna be there. There are a few other names that we talked about. So we do see quite a few names there. So the one notable name that I can't see here is Leopard. So I thought Leopard is gonna be there as well. So Mimi got first spot. Mimi is an individual player. Got first spot. When I say individual, I think he or she. By the way, is it she? Is Mimi she? Or is it he? All the accounts has the name Mimi. All of her accounts. I'm probably going to say her. Helios, love you all. Top 1 Mimi. I think quantity is better than power. Could be, man. It could be. Like, we're going to find out. But then when all the players from 1960, they're like really good quality as well. So quality and then spending both combined, maybe, I don't know. Mufasa, Mimi pushed some minutes ago before she wasn't in top 10. Yep. So earlier in the day I checked, she wasn't. So I think she started pushing. We may actually see some more 1175 names come up here as well. Mimi is a she. All right, Mimi is a she. Well, everyone knows Mimi is a she. Has she made any appearances on YouTube or something that I missed? Because I didn't know whether Mimi is a he or she. But regardless, he or she, as a person, they are very dedicated. As you can see, a lot of spending. All right, so in terms of the questions, so top 10. Top 10, guys. So out of top 10, as you found out, there was one person from 1175 who pushed, and she apparently pushed very recently as well. So with that one outlier, let's see how far does it say. Just 1960. Lambio, coffee. Hey. Mimi is on Facebook and Mimi is a she. All right. So I actually don't have Facebook, not for the gaming channel, even not for my personal self. So like I'm kind of detached in that regard. So thank you for letting us know. Some say she's the daughter of the Samsung CEO. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're the daughter of the Samsung CEO, you should be carrying a kingdom. Like you can afford to I guess spend that much. Just reached 18 power. Mimi just reached 1 billion power. Mimi just reached 1 billion power. All right, we're gonna check out the Mimi account as well if we can. We'll have a look at 1175. So guys, question for you. So we looked at top 10. It's still all 1960, right? Other than Mimi. So how far do you think I need to go to see a non-1960 account? How far below do we get to go before we can see a non-1960? So let's see some answers on the chat. So not doing a poll. Mimi is Korean. Mimi is a Japanese billionaire. Power is nothing here. The main thing is how active your kingdom is. Usually that's true, man. But then saying that, most of these kingdoms we are talking about, 1093 or 1365 or 1175 or 1960, all of them are going to be active, right? So it's not like you're going to have non-active KDs. Sindam thinks 32. All right, Sindam, you think we need to go down to 32, see a different kingdom? Grassgoose, I wish you had Facebook to look at pictures. Hey man, you can always download some pictures and send us on Facebook. You know what, guys? How about this? If one of you guys is kind enough, post some of the pictures on our Discord, or if you have me personally on Discord, or if you have our channel Discord in RoK Chat, wherever you can. If you guys have Facebook, since I don't have Facebook, if you guys have Facebook, send me some pictures. We'll show it on stream. Because she's a celebrity, a RoK celebrity, so we might as well check her out. Pete, nah, she own like a big real estate business. All right, few different options. Hitler mustache, 1960 versus 307. 1960 train over 7 billion. All right, guys, let's look at the kingdom ranking. So whilst we are looking at the kingdom ranking, you can see that there's a huge difference. So when it came to activity, 1365, 1093, these two are obviously very active kingdoms, big active kingdoms. 1175 did pretty decent as well. So you can see that the second to fourth place, all the kingdoms are quite active, and they're kind of on par. And when it came to the next day, as in training day, how much of a standout 1960 is? They're OP. Play with several tablets at the same time. Wow. Sad about 1175 is nothing. 1175 is a decent kingdom, man. I mean, not just Mimi spending a lot. They're a good kingdom from what I know. Okay, Goose, 1 minute sending pictures. All right, we'll check that. We defeated 2142 last KvK, player one. Player one, when you say we defeated, you gotta say who you are, man. Is it from which kingdom? But anyways, this is how it looks like. We got kingdom, 1960 leading, followed by 1365, 1093 there, 1175. So when you look at the pre-KvK side of things, this is where you can tell that, you know what, maybe it should have been like a 1 versus 7 with 1960 on one side. Because you add these up, you add up what 1365 can push, you add up what 1093 can push, you add up what 1175 can push. Even if you add all three of them, it doesn't add up to what 1960 can. 1290 player one. All right, man. 1290. I think that's the kingdom I used to play in once upon a time. Positive energy, 1093, really strong KD also. Yeah, of course, man. So I think 1093, 1365, very strong, very similar and very strong. But then, yeah, 1960 is kind of an outlier. So if you look at pre-KvK, these three, the third, even take the fourth. Why not? Take the fourth. Add all of them up. Even if you add the second kingdom, the third kingdom, the fourth kingdom, the fifth kingdom, add all of them up, still doesn't match 1960's spending. Now, we know 1960 is active already. We know that they're spending. If you're talking about Rise of Kingdoms, then think about how OP their equipment, armaments, and everything is going to be. On top of that activity, 1960 should probably win this KvK, man. Like playing in 1365, I'm scared. I'm scared of 1960. Not just today, I was scared already, but now even more. All right, I have been I left you guys waiting in terms of the individual. So we looked at top 10. Now let's go down and see where is the first kingdom comes in who is not 1960. Guys, I'm down to 20. Top 20, everything is 1960. Top 20, everything is 1960. How far do I need to go to see a non-1960? Crafting Gaming Empire, how are you? Hey man, I'm doing all right, thank you. Maybe they're not pushed yet and only 1960 push, haha. Yeah, that's true. So it's just day one, so there's day two as well. So it's not like we're gonna get the final answer today. So we're gonna see, hey, Lilith account, look at that. 1960 has a Lilith logo. So anyways, we're probably gonna stream tomorrow as well. Lambu, 1960 is free to play, right? Yeah, I mean, all of them free to play. They just have been saving their speed ups and what's it called? Speed ups and resources since, like, you know, for the last 3 years, just so that they can play this KvK. And then how they got their speed ups and everything is, you know, just doing barb farming and you know, gem farming. That's how they have all the speed ups. Jack the Ripper, 1365 MG is fixed. Maybe you guys push tomorrow. That is definitely true as well. So there's a good chance that we'll see a bit of a push tomorrow. There's a good chance we'll see a bit of a push tomorrow. From 1365 and from 1093 as well, maybe. Positive energy, waiting for 15% rune, haha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether 1960 had a 15% rune, but 1960 comes across as a KD where I don't know whether they are gonna even use Duke, man. I think, like, if you look at these names, there's a good chance they don't know how to request for Duke. There's a good chance. There's a good chance Ahmed Aziz doesn't know there's a thing called Duke. Actually, he knows there's a thing called Duke. He probably doesn't know that it gives training speed up. He knows that it gives the buff for rally and garrison, you know, things like that. So he knows General and Duke, but not for training, maybe. I don't know. Helios, 1093 can handle both 534 and 175. I think so, man. 1093 is very strong, so maybe they can. When we saw them last KvK, they look like really strong. So very impressive KD. Abdullah Ladus, I want to make 2 infantry march. I have Alex Max. Who should I focus? Next 3. Okay, if you have Alex Max, next 3. Out of the next 3, 2 of them very easy. One of them is going to be Scipio and the other one is going to be Guan. So that's fixed and very easy. For the third commander, my honest opinion would be wait. So don't. By the time you do the 2, there will be new infantry commanders. Not that we know exactly when, but I'm just saying by the time you do the 2, maybe there will be a new one come in. So the other ones has a slight chance of going outdated unless you're a massive spender, in which case you can go for Sargon. 80, will 1365 push hard, bro? No, I don't think 1360. I mean, like, I don't know, but historically speaking, for the last year or so, since I have been playing in 1365, I haven't seen them push like a lot. Grass Goose, I have sent you Mimi pictures. All right, let's see. I do have a message. All right, Grass Goose, send me pictures. All right, guys, this is the person we are talking about. Mimi. All right, let me show you what we are talking about. So this Mimi of Flower 1175, this is the picture that I got. So not that I can read the brand name there, but I'm sure it's gonna be some sort of brand that I don't know, because you know it's so expensive that maybe they made only 5 copies of that bag, and you know, unless you're VIP 23 in Rise of Kingdoms, you don't know what that brand is or something along those lines. It comes with a fake lock as well, as you can see. I don't know whether you can see. Can you see? Let me see if you can see. Ooh, what did I do? I don't think you can see the fake lock. All right, let me make the picture a little smaller. Maybe now you can see the fake lock. Yeah, now you can see the fake lock, guys. This is the thing I'm talking about. See how it comes with like a little fake lock. All right, so this is one picture, obviously very lovely lady. And let's see how the second picture looks like. Oh, actually, there's quite a lot of pictures. Wow, what is this? Guys, this is a Rise of Kingdoms gold head. What are the chances? What are the chances this gold head is actually made of gold? What are the chances? Could it be actual gold? Mimi has lots of pictures of Instagram. Man, I don't have Insta either. I mean, once upon a time, I used to have a lot of those social media things, but now I got nothing. So no Facebook, no Insta, nothing. All I have is Discord. Why did Ahmed Aziz went to 1960? Well, 1960 is the top KD. 1960 is like Ahmed Aziz style KD. All big spenders, all want to win things, and I think it fits him well, I guess. Cinder maybe has tons of pictures. Okay, I read that. Good day, Ladus. Rick the Great. Good to have you here, man. Positive energy, Ladus. Your wife behind you. Haha. Hey, you know what? Wife cannot be behind me, because you know what wife did? I'm going to show you guys what wife did. So let me see if I can show you. Do you see the 2 kids? Do you see them? So wife left me with 2 kids. I don't know whether you can see. I think you can. So I got 2 kids behind me in the bed. So one of them is playing Age of Empires and the other one is watching YouTube on iPad. And this is midnight, 12 midnight my time. So the wife went overseas and I'm left with the 2 kids. And I'm making sure that I'm keeping them alive, but that's all I can say. So now wife can't catch me now. She's overseas and she's having a good time, so I don't think she's gonna log into my stream. All right, let's move on to the next picture. There's quite a few, so I should kind of go through all of them. All right, so this is a bit more of a traditional picture where I would probably say that she's Korean, because you know how you guys were saying she could be Japanese. I'm probably gonna say she's Korean. You know why? You know why? Look at the next picture. This will probably tell you that she's Korean. Now, question for you guys. Quiz time. Quiz time. Which commander is she dressed up in here? Thomas, Benjamin, Ivy. Yeah, M know the answer? Who? Nope. So M got the answer wrong. M said she's dressed up as Wu Zitan. So she's not dressed up as Wu Zitan. M, you can try again. I think we got the correct answer on the chat. Dang Sandyuk, that is correct, M. So who got the answer correct on the chat first? Dang Nguyen, Sandyuk. Yes, Dan Nguyen, you got it right. Quite a lot of people actually got it right. Tech AT, Lambo, Rick the Great. All right, guys, you know your Sandyuk well enough. On Instagram, her account is Korean. Well, that's kind of fine. Well, I thought 1175 is the Korean kingdom anyway, so that kind of makes sense as well, because she's one of the main figures in that. Do you guys want to see what she drives? This is what she drives. This is what she drives. I don't know what car is that. I do know what car is that. that looks like a Ferrari logo over there. So driving a Ferrari, and she plays iPad on an iPad. Is it an iPad? What device is she playing on, guys? Does it look like an iPad? What does it look like to you guys? Harold Guan? No, she doesn't look like Harold or Guan, man. Come on. Harold? Alright, so this is Mimi's account. What device is this? Is this like iPad Pro? Ah, iPad Pro. I don't own an iPad. Oh, I think, guys, you guys said iPad, you guys said tablet, but I think Abu Dhabi is saying it's a Samsung tablet, but I think we got the correct answer from Sindanam. Sindanam said she's playing on a device called RichPad. So I think RichPad is the better term, because I don't see a logo. Maybe it's custom made. Maybe if she's the daughter of the Samsung CEO, this could be like some sort of rich Samsung tab either. But anyways, there you go. These are the pictures. Is there more? There's one more, actually two more pictures. All right, two more pictures, and then we are done. She looks very young. All right, and one more. All right, so this is not what I had on plan. I had planned looking through Mimi pictures, but then she is a celebrity. It's worthwhile, you know, getting to know her, I guess. And we it's a square phone, no lag at all. She's 18. All right, so we are, as our ally, playing in 1365. She's our ally, so obviously we're gonna heavily rely on her efforts on the field. So, you know, I wish all the best to her and her account. But then to answer our other question, how far do we need to go down to find a non-1960 account? We've gone down to 60, guys. This is not a joke. So out of the top 100, I'm looking at the top 60. Out of top 60, there's only Mimi, and everyone else is 1960. Mimi started training on her second account, Azuz. All right, we're probably going to see a second Mimi in the list then, guys. We're probably going to see a second Mimi, but for now, look at that. Look at that. That girl would fry my account very fast. She has fast fingers. She plays crazy. Yeah. Guys, this is going to be embarrassing. If I go down to 100, I'm going to 100. All right, finally, there's one more 1175. So I had to go down to 77. If I go down to 77, then I see the second non-1960 account. 1365 not pushing existed. 1365 will probably push a little bit, but then historically speaking, 1365 pushes nothing. Like 1365 isn't really the biggest spending KD. Like JST spends a little bit. JST probably has 30 players who spends quite a bit, and those are the Osiris League players, maybe 40, maybe not 30, but the total spending in 1365 may not, like this is guesswork, but may not even be half of what 1960 spends. So say for example, my other account is in 2489. I have a feeling that spending level in 2489 is higher than 1365, even though 2489 has a lot less players, and 1960 is just an extreme version of it. So 1960 is at a different level. Pluto Gaming. Pluto, you woke up, man. By the way, speaking of Pluto, guys, so what we can try to do today, I don't know how to do it, but I'll see whether Pluto has a stream coming up in exactly 1 hour. So we are meant to be there together, as in Pluto is hosting me and a couple of other friends, Lampu and also Beastslef. So we're going to talk about things on his stream as well. So after the stream, we'll all go and join that. 1412 already migrated in 1960, not all of 1412, but then I think BTX, quite a few players, some of the big players probably went with Ahmed Aziz. That's what I heard. I didn't really check myself. 45 with backup. 1365 F2P Kingdom Lord Com. Compared to 1960, man, I think like Mimi and 1960 compared to Mimi and rest of 1960, I think I'm free to play. I'm probably even in the main account. The account I'm playing through in 1365 is almost free to play. Yeah, it's gonna be 24/7 non-stop action. It is, guys. So speaking of the non-stop action, this is where my situation is. On the 9th of February, I need to go overseas, so I need to join the wife, and I'm coming back on 3rd of March. So a big chunk of the KvK action is gonna fall whilst I'm on overseas. Now I'm taking my laptop. I'm streaming through my PC now, but I'm gonna take my laptop and I'm gonna try to buy like a good internet connection there, because I'm gonna be there for like a month. So if I have a good internet connection, you're gonna see a lot of streaming. If it's a poor internet connection, then I don't know how it's gonna pan out. So we'll have to see how it goes. Can you show gift level of 1365? Yes, I can. Nerf 1360 debuff minus 5% all damage in KvK. Yeah, man, we probably need to nerf 1960 somehow. Hey, the first 1365 appears in number 85. This is the first person from 1365. 85th spot. I haven't seen a 1093 yet. We got 2389. All right, so top 80. Pretty much top 80 is 1960. Leopard. Now, Leopard hasn't probably started training properly yet. So Leopard's name is going to go up as well. I wish 1v would be in this KvK. Yeah, that would have been even more exciting, definitely. Lilith really dropped a big bomb in opening of 2023. By big bomb, do you mean Armaments or do you mean this KvK? This KvK, I think this KvK you mean, because Armament was a negative bomb. Like, I'm pretty sure most people aren't excited about it. Like, I mean, they're excited about it, but how it's like all luck based, it's kind of annoying in a way. But then, you know, this KvK kind of brings people back to the game and be all interested and hyped about the game. So that's definitely true. All right, guys, so these are all the rankings that we wanted to talk about. We went through the ranking. Now I want to do the alliance quiz, but if I do that, it's gonna be refresh the scores. Okay, let's refresh. But if I do, ooh, look at that. So I'm not doing the quiz just so that it's not boring for you guys, but look at that. Mimi's second account, guys. Mimi's second account is second. Azuz, refresh the score. Yes, I did, man. Wow, that KvK, more dollar for Lilith. Yep, so with the money Lilith's gonna earn out of this KvK, they're gonna hire a new developer who can probably come up with new ways of, you know, making more money. Invent a new bundle. Oops, my light went off. Why did my light went off by itself? Light, come back. Probably I haven't been paying my electricity bill. That's why the light went off. But anyways, guys, here you go. You can check the two Mimi accounts at top. So there's one person from 1175 who can at least compete with 9060 spending. But one person is not going to win a KvK, right? Mimi is, she'll look at her gallery. Well, I guess we don't know whether it's the real Mimi. Mimi crazy. There are two more big ones who will definitely train. let's have a look. Let's have a look at what am I looking at? 1175, right? We want to check Mimi's account. So Mimi apparently hit 1 billion. So let's check out the account. Let's check it out together. So we're looking for Kingdom 1175. Let's go. View. Tech. Sounds right. Ladus RoK spending real life bills. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's it's a nightmare, Lilith spending. All right, let's look for Mimi's account. Members. So this is Flower of Mimi, guys. This is the account that hit 1 billion. That's a lot of power. That's definitely a lot of power. And that's a lot of expensive expensive spending here as well, I guess. And she's definitely Korean because all her chat and everything looks Korean. But anyways, yeah, so there you go. And maybe that's like a different Ferrari, not the one where it was yellow, because this one kind of doesn't look like yellow. Maybe we're looking inside, I don't know. But anyways, both our accounts are 1 billion. Okay. But then what I'm going to say here, guys, is if you look at the power, 1 billion, I mean, the kill points are very impressive. So 15 billion kills is good, obviously. Very impressive, but if you have 1 billion power, you probably expect the kill points to be somewhere above 20 at least, maybe 25 going towards 30. That probably would be the expectation, unless this is not an older account and she probably started playing new. I don't know. Do you guys know? Has she been playing for a while? I only started hearing about her account over the last 1 year or so. Azuz, Mimi probably hires assistants to fight for her accounts from her company. Very likely, man. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna play from time to time, but a lot of the big players from time to time has pilots that maybe help out. I don't know. I heard that there are pilots. But speaking of pilots, I'm going to show you something random. Actually, let's see if I can find it. I got a message the other day. I don't know whether I saved it. I wish I saved it. Nah, I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I did save it. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you this. How do I bring it over? Look at this. It's called Memeland Whitelist. Memeland Whitelist. So what they do is daily account care, $4. You get they spend your AP, they do your events, and they do your bastion quests as well. So that's $4 a day. And then they do gem farming for $6 a day. They do non-stop barb chaining for $8 a day. And they sell you resources as well. Now, resource sellers, we obviously know that there has been resource sellers in the game for a while. But then the new things that I didn't know. I only found out when I got this message. As in, there is a service where you get this. This is not a Lilith service, obviously, but there are companies who provide you that service. So this is for really, really rich, fancy people. But then would you trust someone random with your account? I mean, I don't know. Like if like a rich guy gives his account to a company employee, what you're saying about Mimi, not that I'm saying she does it, I have no idea. But then if someone gave it to, a company employee, just like how I give it to M. So I give my account to M saying, send the farmers out or finish the AP, do barb or whatever. So that's kind of okay, I guess. But do you want to, because M can't run away with my account, but do you want to give your billion power account to someone. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. So I got this message and I kind of saved it because I was kind of shocked about it. All right, guys, now Mimi's dead troops. So before I hit more info, let's see on the chat. What do you guys think will be an acceptable level of dead troops for Mimi's account? What do you think? What's the acceptable dead troops number for her? Troy, check the pic, please. Mimi has all Ferrari, I'm sure. Yeah, she probably does. Troy, man, we did go through not just these pics. So one of you guys sent me her Facebook pic. So if you scroll back on the stream, you can see those as well. I'm sure there's quite a few pictures. We went through all the pictures already. Doesn't Mimi have multiple accounts she gives to our force? She probably does. I would say I mean, like, not that I know, but it sounds believable. Yeah. So I heard there are some kingdoms where, without mentioning the kingdom name or the YouTuber number, I heard that there has been 1 or 2 kingdoms who offered 1 or 2 YouTubers big accounts, like over 100 mil power accounts, to play so that they can kind of promote their kingdom and whatnot. But if that's the case, then Mimi offering few accounts to our force, wouldn't be surprised. Has one with more kill points, Grass Goose. All right, we'll check that as well. Devil 254, 100M. 100M, you think is going to be acceptable? 100 mil, 120 mil, 100 plus mil. All right, let's go, guys. Let's have a look. 85, so not too far off. 85 is pretty good. 85 is actually pretty good. Saying that, if you think about people like Baba or Bunny, I think their kills, deads and kills are like a lot more, I would say. So I think Mimi's account is a bit newer though, as in she started pushing this account much later than some of those other players that we are talking about. So I'm sure this is good. Mimi's other account is 1 billion as well. All right, let's look for the other 1 billion account. 1 billion should stand out as a number somewhere here. Do you see 1 billion here somewhere? You see 1 billion here somewhere? No, I don't see another 1 billion. Bunny has 2 million deads. Yeah. I think Bali has 200 mil plus. Yep. I think Baba and those guys have 200 mil plus as well. I think Fo is about 180 or something along those lines. Saying that Fo or Baba or Bunny, they have been playing for a lot longer. So I'm sure Mimi is gonna catch up in the near future as well. So this account of Mimi's has more kills. So we're sitting at 18 billion kill points. And 1 billion power as well, and 124 million dead. So Mimi is not a collector. Looking at the 2 accounts, definitely she's not a collector. She's definitely a fighter. She has been playing maybe less time. That's why the accounts are not that high. You know why she likes Jadwiga? Because Jadwiga is probably her age. She looks very young. Alright, that's the Ferrari she loves the most, the yellow one. We saw 2 pictures of this. $1960 Pumba, do you think Mimi is willing to zero both accounts for this KvK? Good question. You know what? I think she would be. No, I have never spoken with her. I have no idea or insider knowledge. But if I think about it, someone who has a lot of money and genuinely cares about the game, even if she zeros both accounts, what does zero mean for her? Zero means her account is going to be still 500 million power after the KvK. And then she may think, all right, I'm just gonna do it again. So you know, she may. I don't know. Think about Ahmed Aziz, right, Pumba? So Ahmed Aziz or Leopard or Dark Hassan, I'm sure those guys wouldn't mind even if their account comes down to 50 mil, because they know they can train up again, and you know, they're doing it for fun. I get a feeling that Mimi is probably a player like that. Because as I was saying, like, I saw other 1 billion power players even on YouTube where they have like 2-3 billion kill points. And then I kind of wonder why are we celebrating a farmer? But this is not the case with her, so I'm sure she's gonna, you know, push. Very, very nice frame, by the way. Does Mimi adopt human pets? Asking for a friend. Dan Nguyen. Yeah, she probably does, man. She probably does. I know you're asking about a friend, not yourself, so you may offer a pet. And if she takes a pet, I'm thinking, you know, I want to keep M, but the 2-year-old, whether we should sell him as a pet, sell him as a pet, and get one of Mimi's account in exchange. But you know what? Mimi's accounts, it's gonna be pretty expensive to maintain. So yeah, I probably don't want an account like that. A lot of pressure with that kind of account. Shafai, Mimi, how many accounts? So 2 accounts over 1 billion, man, but I don't know whether she has other accounts. I think I heard somewhere she has 4 accounts. Not too sure. For this KvK, I think there's no better chance to go all out, lol. Yeah, true. I mean, not often you get to be part of such a big KvK, and I mean, you know, you get to enjoy the most, so why not? 1960 Pumba. We will see this KvK. She probably has to, in order to beat 1093 side. Yeah, she probably has to, man. You're right. Even after that, she has to go through 1960. Pumba, 1960. I don't think based on your training ranking, man. Based on your training ranking of your KD, I don't think anyone's going through 1960. I feel like 1960 is gonna win just like that, because let alone fighting, I'm just scared looking at the training numbers, man. Now I don't wanna take my marches out anymore. Cheers and Lambo. Honestly, she strikes me as a person who cares more about her social media following and attention than she about RoK. Just my opinion. Man, not that I'm disagreeing with you, but then, if I were her, I wouldn't mind having a social media post where I can show much higher kills and deaths, right? Like, I don't know, like, she may want to do it if she's more about social media. Even if she is, I don't know if she is, but even if she is more about social media will probably highlight not just the spending, because as I was saying, like, bigger players who spends a lot, who doesn't have kills, we don't talk about them. So if she wants to be a talking point, then she probably will push. Maybe, I don't know. I had Mimi gifting high power accounts to other players in her KD, like gift to R4 a 100 million account. Ha ha ha. Maybe I should ask. Maybe I should ask for an account. Actually, maybe I should just go with my account over there and say, Mimi, let me be your pet. You do the buying and I do the playing, and I do the YouTube covering as well, right? Why not? Because I can't cover for my spending anymore. This is way too expensive for my liking. She's just obsessed with social media. Shafai Khan agrees with Lembo. Said, have you heard of 2891 versus 2893? I'm against Goodfather account soon. Yeah, I think I heard of it, man, Sid. And the Goodfather account is in one of those kingdoms, I heard. Yeah, Goodfather sold that account, so yeah. T.S. Lambo, she's concerned about showing off our car, far coat, and caviar dinner with gold-plated silverware. then she's about the game. She had a gold head as well, man. She had a gold head made. Rise of Kingdoms. Remember the gold head? She had that gold head made. Maybe out of pure gold. Maybe. Helios. 1175 is a kingdom with nothing accomplished in KvK. Why the hell are you overrated? I don't know, man. I haven't played against 1175 against or allied with, like, I never been in a KvK with 1175, so I don't know. And actually, I actually never covered a 1175 KvK on stream either, so I actually don't know how strong they would be. Like, they got decent kill points. We'll check out the kill point stats in a bit. New subscriber Esfa, thank you for your subscription. Shafak, oh, Ladus, aren't you in 1556? I used to be. I have so my main account was in 1556 for 1 KvK, but then 1556, as in the friends that I had in 1556, they migrated to 2489, so I migrated with them. My other account is in 1365, so I have two accounts, one in 1365. The 1365 account has been there for, like, I don't know, like a year maybe. Helios, you is not Ladus, bro. Not you, Ladus, bro. I have no idea what are you guys talking about now. All right, I maybe I skipped that. 1254 Lion. Problem is most accounts in 1175 are bots, so they didn't do the KP. Is their first big test. Yeah, that could be a thing as well. Like, as much as people talk about not buying, selling accounts, like, that happens a lot more frequently than maybe Lilith wants it to be. Not that I'm against or for or whatever, but just saying. So that happens, yes. So yeah, that could be the case as well, because 1175's name started becoming common about a year ago, but the KD has been around for long enough, so it could be quite a few KDs, I mean quite a few accounts that has been bought recently, and then the KD was formed recently. I just don't know enough, man. But we'll find out. That's true. We'll find out. And for my sake, for my 1365 account's sake, I hope that you know, they're gonna be fighting quite a lot. Now, what we might do is, I'm just doing this on the side, as in the event, because we don't want the things to pile up. So what I might do is, since we are talking about 1175, we might just check out their kills and deaths and things like that. But before that, I just want to quickly check the ranking again. Is there a third Mimi account? No, third Mimi account hasn't come in yet. No third Mimi account yet, but rest of it still, yeah, primarily 1960. If you see the overall ranking, 1175 has gone over 1365, so 1175 definitely a spendy KD. But let me see if I can find that picture where I had all the powers listed, and let's just have a quick chat about that. Now this is the cover of this video. Where do I have it? Nope, that's the cover as well. I probably should have titled that a bit better. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I was trying to bring up. All right, so 1175, 28 billion power. So they don't have a lot of players. They were kind of matching the 1960 or 1v style, where it's a 2 alliance kingdom. They only have 2 alliances. If you look at their total kill points, that's pretty decent actually, right? Like, as in 1960 is exceptional. With 28 billion power, 1.8 trillion, that's exceptional. But if you look at the average, I don't think it's bad. I think it's decent. So I don't know their KvK history, but then at the same time, like, having them as an ally doesn't feel that bad. I think they're gonna be alright. I hope. Hello QQ, how much raw power is 2 billion points, lol? You times it by 10, right? Is that what you do? Times it by 10? I don't know. This is where we need Lambu. Lambu kind of knows all these answers. So what does 2 billion points in pre-KvK translate to in terms of powers? Does anyone know the answer to Hello QQ's question? So yeah, so 1175, I mean, this is going to be a good test for everyone. So say for example 1365, actually 1365 did play a couple KvKs with 1846, but what this is going to prove is whether 1846 became weaker around the time they were fighting 1365, or is 1365 is actually OP. So we'll find out, win or lose, how much of a fight they can put up. And then when it comes to 1093, they have been impressive as well. So this is going to be like a good test for them as well, like as a big name kingdom. 1960 won their pretty much every other KvK. But then this is actually a good this is a good test for everyone to see how OP who is. But then for me personally, 1175 and 1534, I never seen them. I saw their Osiris League matches and they were kind of decent, not exactly OP but decent. So it'll be a good thing to see how good they play in KvK. But then in terms of, from my 1365 point of view, if I look at like 2 trillion kill points between these two KDs, sounds alright. Like I wouldn't mind having them as allies. It gives me confidence in having good allies. And then the other thing we were doing the other day is, so all the yellow teams, as in this camp, bottom right camp versus top right camp, we did a power count and we did a total kill point count. So on the top side we had 4.9 trillion kill points, and the bottom side we had 5.2 trillion kill points. So it feels pretty nicely balanced, and like it doesn't feel like KvK is going to be over as soon as it starts, or the winner wouldn't probably be clear straight away. That's what we want, right? Like fighting till the last day and stuff. But then I think someone was saying one of these kingdoms, I forgot which one, but I think one of these kingdoms had rough KvKs previously, and they kind of said they didn't have enough firepower for this KvK. So, and from these 3 camps, I don't know whether how many KDs will say that. I hope not. I mean, even for them, this is going to be a good fighting experience. So yeah. Tech, I fought against 1534 before, extremely solid KD. They taught me that Korean don't sleep. Yeah, man. I have been learning that for so long against 1v. But yeah, you're probably right. That does make sense. 1254 Lion, 1365 versus 93, but also 1960 probably can beat both 175, 534. Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with you, like, to some extent, I guess. So 1365, we saw many KvKs. I mean, I'm there in 1365, so I know how OP they are. 1093, I followed their at least last 4 KvKs on stream, so I know how they are OP. 1960, definitely OP. These two kingdoms, at least from my personal point of view, there's a little bit of an unknown, because I don't think I have seen them in big high-profile KvKs. Like if you're fighting in a smaller KvK, you can win, but then you don't know how strong the opponents were, so I can't tell whether how impressive they were. But yeah, we'll find out, I guess. Difficult to give a prediction in this case. Yeah, definitely. But that's the best thing. Like if you could predict, then you know what's the fun in that. But not being able to predict means it's gonna be exciting. Syndonam, I think I played against a sub KD of 1v or so, and they were completely destroyed us. Yeah, not surprised, man. 1v is like, you know, 60 GD style, obviously. 60 GD probably spends more than 1v though. 1093 side will win this KvK. Yep, there's a good chance they will win. Very strong KDs. Very strong KDs. So they can win, true. I don't agree 1960 can beat 1175 and 1534. Well, the thing is, I think 1960 can beat either one of them, but when combined, I think, and this is just my personal opinion, I mean, I think they can if they stay online 24/7. So we know they can spend, we know they can be active for a few days, but because it's a strife, a lot of those guys needs to be online for a very long time, and because they have smaller number of players, the burden isn't kind of spread. So I don't know how much commitment they have, but if they have the commitment, I think they can though, but let's see. Lembo, it's going to come down to how well the kingdoms work together. Yeah, that's true as well. So in terms of how well the KDs work together, so this is where my 1365 bias kind of will come in a little bit, and that's to do with 1365 is so effing organized, it's not funny. Like, it's so effing organized in terms of who does what, and everyone kind of willing to follow that and committing to it. And not just that, like when 1365 goes into a KvK, like how they maintain their communication with their allies, they kind of make the whole camp, as in the whole alliance of those kingdoms, very organized and very dedicated. So 1365 is a good influence. That's what I'm trying to say in terms of the camp, and very organized. So maybe we'll see that. I kind of guess 1093 is that style as well. So if you think about 1093, not just their kingdom, like think about all the guides and things that comes out of 1093. So I mean, 1093 doesn't just do it for them. So the say for example, when Armaments came out, the first two guides that I saw, one was from 1093 and one was from 1365. When new commanders come out or leaks and things like that, 1365, 1093, they get the information, they make sure the community knows. So that kind of tells me that both of them are quite organized. So this should be fun organization wise from both sides. Yeah, JST can definitely go 1 versus 1 60 GT. Yeah, that I would say yes, man. So Lion, I 100% agree with you, and this is, I don't think this is my bias, but I think 1365 versus 1960, 1 versus 1, I think 1365 wins for sure. For sure, like I have no doubt. But again, this is my just opinion and hypothetical conversation. But 1 versus 1, I'm pretty sure 1365 wins. 1365 probably wins 1 versus 1 against 1093 as well. But then KvK is never 1 versus 1. It's that camp versus this camp, and they're equally matched. So let's see. It's true 1960 shared accounts. If so, then there aren't really any downtime. To be honest, man, I don't think that's just 1960. I think most of the players that has, say, very big power, very big kill points, and we see them active always online and all that, a lot of them in a lot of KDs kind of does that. Like I wouldn't say someone like Chizgul does it because he's a public profile, but then say for example, I don't know, maybe whether I know that 4 doesn't do that either because he actually plays. But when it comes to Ahmed Aziz, when it comes to Baba, when it comes to I don't know, Mimi, people like that, like massive players with massive power and all of that, not just 1960 but all other kingdoms, maybe they do, because otherwise the amount of time we see them online, it's just unreal. I don't know, but I shouldn't say no because I don't know. Just 40 players of GT can handle each alliance in 1365. I don't know, like 1365 has 2 massive alliances, man. 1365 has 2 massive alliances. One of them is JST. I don't think there's like any one alliance that can handle JST easily. Like 1V can probably do that, 60 GT can probably do that, but then 60 GT then will take up JST. But then what about the other alliances from 1365, right? Actually, why am I doing this? I'm in this kingdom. I can go into ranking. Where is ranking? Ranking isn't there. I forgot where ranking is, guys. Where? There. Ranking. Yep. I found it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, JST is a beast. It's not going to be easy to handle JST, I guess. And then JST isn't alone. You got a couple of the other alliances that are pretty good. BLN, obviously. After the top two, the next three, yeah. Now, I think if you're talking about 1960 versus 1365, just on its own, between JST and BLN, they should be alright fighting 60 GT. And the second alliance there, 60 MX, the three of them combined, I don't know. Like, very hypothetical, man. Hard to comment on stuff like that. Lion, I'm bored following this KvK daily. Hey, man. There's going to be quite a bit of boring following, yes. So there's going to be quite a bit in terms of pre-KvK, but then when the fighting starts, I'm sure it's going to be quite exciting. But then I think that's the biggest thing kind of happening in RoK right now. So I guess we are kind of stuck following this. And for me, because I'm playing here, it's not like I can do anything else, man. What would you rather me do? Do barb chains, man? You want to see barb chains instead? Pumba 11th Feb is down. Oh, what are you talking about? 11th Feb? What? Helios is giving me the codes for Lion. Alright, let's check out Lion. Lion is in KvK. Lion is in KvK, okay. So why are we checking out Lion? C11619. Helios. I know Helios for a while, so Helios is not trolling. He wants us to check out something. I think he wants us to check out Lion City. Well, if Helios says so, we go and check it out, I guess. Alright, where is Lion? Ooh, we found Lion. Lion. So much power, man. Why you got so much power? Wow. Pretty decent kills, 3.6. Hey, man, you probably gotta get some more kills. For that amount of power, I mean, not kills, deads, I mean. For that much power, you probably need a bit more. But very impressive, power-wise at least. And why are you hiding your pictures? Why are you hiding your pictures? Skinny Panda, do you think the pre-KvK decide who wins overall? No, it definitely doesn't, man. It definitely doesn't. But then in a way, like, it kind of tells you how strong one of the KDs is when they can outspend everyone else. So the reason why we are talking about the pre-KvK side of things is to do with this. So this, as in, you got a couple of 1175 here, but then the rest of the guys are all 1960. Like, if you go down to, I think you gotta go down to 26 to see someone else, and then again all 1960, and random players from other kingdoms kind of filtered in. So less than 20 people from other kingdoms in the top 100 for individual. Now that itself is not gonna win them their KvK, obviously. But not even the all damage thing, like, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But then that tells you how dedicated those guys are and how much spending they're doing, which will give them enough speed up, resources, and also equipment and so on. So basically it just indicates how strong they are and all that. Reggie, How soon can 1365-96 fight? How many days? I actually don't know, man. Helios, check user ID. Check user ID. What am I checking, man? Tell me. Helios, tell me what am I checking about the ID? Owen, hello, sir. Hey, man. Abu Bakr, 400-day account. Oh, 400-day account. Yeah, for 400-day account, man, I take back what I said. 400-day means you played couple KvKs probably. So if it's a 400-day account, I take back what I said, man. Soon enough, you're gonna be, you know, Mimi, Mr. Mimi. So we got Miss Mimi on the other side. We're gonna have Mr. Mimi here. Reggie, Nefitso has 8. Nefitso, I lost the chat. Nefitso has 835 million power and 44 million dead in less than 250 days. Just on that guy, man, I mean, not that I believe everything that I see on, say, my stream or other people's stream, but then if both Chizgul and Shinchi, if both of them says that he's not a person that's worth talking about, and he's kind of rude to people, and then I saw his email to Shinchi, and that was just kind of rude, and how he talked to Chizgul was pretty rude as well. So I'd rather not talk about someone like that. Like, he's probably not worth talking about. Elias, he had 37 million dead in KvK 2. It's a young account. Yep. Now I get it, man. New high account, Lotus. All right, we're checking out a new account again. All right, let's check out a new account. Where are we looking again? Lion, congrats, man. In 400 days, what you achieved. Wow. Wow. So there are like many different players in 1254, which makes 1254 like a great scary KD, and we just found out about a new addition to that, Lion. All right, so we are checking out a new code. Guys, you know what I was supposed to do today? I was supposed to fix my armaments. I'm guessing we're not doing it today. I'm guessing we're doing it tomorrow. So let's check out the other code that you guys want me to check out. 2924 and 639 and then 889. All right, let's go check it out. Come on, man. Come on, man. What you mean? New high account? What you doing, man? We're taking the Zig. All right, you're taking the Zig. All right, let's check that out. Taking the Zig as well. C 11632 584 644. Right, let's go check out the Zig taking. Ooh. Alright, that's a good piece of action to have in the background. So congratulations to the kingdoms that are taking the Zig. We got a XY rally going on. What's the kingdom? 2359. Well, congratulations to 2359 taking the Zig. Rise 1234. That account is 500 days for KvK at least. Right. Ooh, guys, complicated conversation. I don't want to get into complicated conversation, so I'm gonna skip that part. Jacob, apparently Justin is going to Yoda, the 1.5 billion player. Where is Justin? I think I saw Justin is the player that Chizgul covered in one of his videos, I think. He's going 1254 as well. He's a big, massive spender, right? Massive spender. Yeah, well, I'm sure he will enjoy 1254. Is JST ready for 60 GT? JST is ready for 60 GT, I think. JST is ready for 1093 as well, I think. But when they're combined, I don't know, I'm scared. When Ladus stream ends, be sure to join Ladus, Pluto Beast, and Lambu on our podcast. Guys, there's a link that Lambu posted. So maybe click on the link. Maybe have that link open on like a separate tab if you're watching on a PC or something. So we're gonna start the Pluto stream in 15 minutes time. And Justin is a goat. He drops donation every time I stream. Lambu, send Justin to our stream, on our stream as well, man. Why you hogging all the donations by yourself? Send Justin to our stream as well. Ajay, Justin is in 1854. Skinny Panda lol. All right, guys. So we kind of. Oh, by the way, congrats. Did you guys get it? I think someone got it. God got it. All right, they took the ziggurat. So congratulations again. 2359. Now guys, we're gonna call it a day here. I was planning to fix my armaments, and when I say fix my armaments, I opened all the chests yesterday with you guys, like 100 chests on stream. Now I need to kind of fix them up. By fix them up, I mean set on my commanders and things like that, which is gonna take more than an hour. But then I didn't realize we were going to talk about the pre-KvK stuff for that long, but the conversation was interesting. We got to know about, you know, Mimi and many players from 1960 and all that. So we'll probably do a separate stream for the armament stuff tomorrow. So I'm actually going to call it a day. I'm going to take a short break, and I will be on Proto's channel in 10 minutes time. So guys, log out of this stream already. Go to Pluto stream. I wish I knew how to raid. I just don't know how to raid. This is a way where I can transfer over all the viewers from here to there. Technically, as brown as I am, technically I'm not that savvy, so can't do that. But I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow, because I need to do the armament stream tomorrow. Redirects. All right, Pluto, wait. Pluto, you're here. Pluto, how about I give you a call? How about you guide me over the phone? But you haven't started your stream yet. Let me call Pluto. Guys. Let's learn together how to do this. Where is Pluto? I have Pluto here. How do I call him? Man, I definitely need to learn technology a little bit better. Streamer mode activated. I don't want streamer mode. Do you see Pluto here? Oh, Pluto is calling me. Yes. Pluto, can you hear me, man?
Yo, Ladus, bro. I didn't know you were this bad at tech, my guy.
Man, hey, are you being racist now? Just because I look brown, you assume I need to know tech?
Hey, no. I'm backtracking a little bit.
So, Pluto, man, tell me, where do I click? Is it on YouTube or is it on? It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube Studio. And then here, I'll. Do you want me to share my screen? Like, I could share my screen real quick.
Yeah, okay.
So it's on YouTube Studio, 101 for anyone that doesn't YouTube. So do you see like this page where the stream is? Like when you're live, you'll see this customization area, right?
All right, I'm live. Wait, I'm live, and I'm gonna open my customization area. Yes, I opened that.
Yeah. And then there's a redirects area,
yes.
And then you could choose. Choose streams.
I clicked on add and search for videos from other channels, and it says upcoming creators corner. So I click on that.
Yeah.
And then do I click save? That's it.
Yeah, save, and then whenever you end the stream, it'll just automatically send people there.
All right. So thank you, Pluto, for that. So guys,
I should be thanking you. This guy's a big boy with his 200 subs this stream. He's popping off. Make sure to like and subscribe to Ladus.
Thank you.
He's going to be covering this KvK very, very thoroughly, I'm sure.
I hope I can. So thank you for that, Pluto. So guys, so I clicked the redirect thing, and then we're gonna start over there in 10 minutes. In the 10 minutes time, I just gotta make sure that I am putting my kids to bed properly, and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes on Pluto's channel. All right, bye for now, and I'll see you in 10 minutes.